There's strength in your voice. You must dedicate yourself to everything you undertake. Don't halt now. Don't surrender now. Persist. Seize control of your existence. Have confidence in yourself and understand without a doubt you are valuable. You must keep progressing, keep striving for it, keep believing in yourself, keep pushing because you have incomplete tasks. And indeed, occasionally you might repeat errors, but those errors can be even more critical in your journey. Make this day meaningful. Invest all your energy, all your strength into what you accomplish today. Revive yourself from the depths of despair. When the rest of the world rejects you, you affirm. Believe in yourself. Pursue your aspirations, regardless of any setbacks encountered. You were born with a purpose. So if you've been that individual, be it today, yesterday, or even looking ahead, how can you even envision a future if impossibility is a component? Why are you attempting everything intended to improve your feelings simply because you tried? Do you genuinely believe people desire to hear your justifications? Do you truly believe that's what will contribute to your betterment? Just because you tried. Cease attempting and commence achieving. If you cling to anxiety, you disconnect. If you cling to apprehension, you disconnect. If you cling to grief, if you cling to frailty, you disconnect. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I implore you, let your pain fuel your passion. And even if you're suffering internally, transform it. Let it blaze through your countenance. Let it blaze through your heart and soul, and let it resonate with a force you've never known. Persevere, be fruitful, be strong, and from the depths of my being, manage your affairs. There will be moments when you'll simply grapple and feel exhausted. You'll feel weary. You'll desire to surrender. You'll feel depleted, yet you must persevere. Embrace your existence, ladies and gentlemen. Be enthusiastic about life, irrespective of the hardships, irrespective of the conditions. Be thrilled about being alive and not deceased. Walk with your head held high and embrace your existence. Unpleasant events must occur in our lives, ladies and gentlemen. We must endure certain experiences, and this is what will refine us, what will fortify us. But you must claim what you seek in your existence. Not everyone will always attain their desired position in life because they sometimes overemphasize the negative and neglect to claim the positive moments, neglecting to declare, hey, irrespective of the struggles I encounter, I will prevail. The beauty of the journey lies in learning about yourself, learning how to navigate specific situations, and learning how to develop. We are human, and humans sometimes react emotionally, but you must control your emotions. You must comprehend that you must overcome obstacles to reach your desired level in life. Make this day significant. Invest all your energy, all your strength into what you accomplish today. You must keep progressing, keep striving for it, keep believing in yourself, keep pushing because you have unfinished business. If you don't cling to the goodness within, then all the negativity surrounding you now will ultimately demolish your prospects and hinder your advancement in life. Don't you recognize that you must have faith in yourself every single day? Perhaps you were rejected, and that doesn't signify you're out of the game. It doesn't signify it's over. You must persist, take steps, maybe retreat a few steps, assess the situation, and then keep pushing, keep striving, remain ambitious, and believe. We must don that armor. We must detach ourselves and cease being captives to the sadness, the fear, and these conflicts we must confront, each with its own narrative. These battles we face daily hold many elements that sometimes we simply don't feel equipped for. We must discover a way to comprehend that this current struggle is merely transient. It's temporary and won't endure indefinitely. You must recognize that you must cultivate sufficient resilience within yourself to persevere. We will all encounter numerous battles in our lives, and some we won't always win. These times have been so arduous. So many have relinquished hope. Life is precious, and you must cherish it for as long as possible. If you cling to fear, you disconnect. That current relationship might not be thriving. Get your mind and body in order. Work on yourself. Concentrate on your opportunities. You've witnessed things others don't comprehend. You've endured experiences others will never undergo independently. This is what distinguishes you. Persevere and strive with everything you possess. Life, how magnificent it is, how extraordinary it is to awaken each morning and feel the sun upon your face instead of upon your grave. What makes life so exceptional and so wonderful? It's beautiful because regardless of your current struggles, life remains good. Life has so many intricate components, yet life is always good. Each day is a fresh start and another chance that others might not have. This life you've been granted, this life you temporarily possess, this life bestowed upon you for only temporary reasons, holds more significance than you can fathom. So many globally take life for granted instead of recognizing the need to seize the opportunity to live it to the fullest. Now, on this life journey, you'll encounter a considerable number of circumstances, a considerable number of trials. You'll stumble into situations you can't comprehend, and perhaps you're not meant to understand at that moment. When you begin to feel you're in a position where you don't cherish your life, then shame on you, because your life is precious, and no one deserves to ruin it. No one deserves to control it. No one deserves to steal your joy. Your life is yours, and you have the right to live it to the best of your ability. You must discipline yourself and assume complete control and responsibility for the outcome, whatever you currently seek. There are numerous battles we all face in life. Certain circumstances will arise, and these conflicts we must confront each have unique narratives. These battles we face daily hold many elements and many circumstances that sometimes we simply don't feel equipped for. But we must discover a way of understanding that this current struggle is merely temporary. It's temporary and won't endure indefinitely. You must recognize that you must cultivate sufficient resilience within yourself to persevere. We will all encounter numerous battles in our lives, and some we won't always win. But we must maintain a winning mindset, regardless of setbacks, regardless of the intensity of the struggle, regardless of being pushed back a few steps. We must persist. We must detach ourselves and cease being captives to the sadness, the weakness, the fear, the doubt. We must become strong. We must become something exceptional. We must don that armor and prepare for battle. There are numerous battles we all face in life. Certain circumstances will arise. And these conflicts we must confront each have unique narratives. These battles we face daily hold many elements and many circumstances that sometimes we simply don't feel equipped for. But we must discover a way of understanding that this current struggle is merely temporary. It's temporary and won't endure indefinitely. You must recognize that you must cultivate sufficient resilience within yourself to persevere. We will all encounter numerous battles in our lives, and some we won't always win. But we must maintain a winning mindset, regardless of setbacks, regardless of the intensity of the struggle, regardless of being pushed back a few steps. We must persist. We must detach ourselves and cease being captives to the sadness, the weakness, the fear, the doubt. We must become strong. We must become something exceptional. We must don that armor and prepare for battle. Yes, every battle cannot be won. But the victorious attitude of not surrendering is more than sufficient to carry on. The places you'll reach in your life, the places you've been, you've witnessed things others don't comprehend. You've endured experiences others will never undergo independently. And this is what makes you special. This is what makes you unique. This is what makes you stand out. But you are not out. You are not out of the fight. You must continue to press on. Strive with everything you possess. These times have been so arduous. So many have relinquished hope. So many have surrendered so much of themselves. They have disconnected from the reality that they are unique, that they are special, that they are blessed with this life. Life is precious, and you must cherish it for as long as possible because it won't endure indefinitely. If you cling to anxiety, you disconnect. If you cling to apprehension, you disconnect. If you cling to grief, if you cling to frailty, you disconnect. That current relationship might not be thriving, but that doesn't mean you can't extricate yourself and rediscover yourself. Get your mind and body in order. Work on yourself. Don't attempt to fix others. Concentrate on your opportunities. Concentrate on your individuality. You can't save the world, but you can certainly make a difference, but ensure you make that difference within yourself. Because as long as you lead the path, the right individuals will accompany you. They will follow you, they will stand with you, they will share with you. So you must continue to believe. You must continue to understand that on this day, at this hour, this is your day and your time is now. Hold on firmly and don't release. Concentrate on what's essential and detach from what isn't. If you feel like you're falling, open your heart and mind and look up. Persevere and believe, for each day of your life is a blessing to breathe, a blessing to walk, a blessing to do what's necessary to continue living and not clinging to things that won't elevate you to your desired level in life. Some people lack the willingness to believe in themselves. But what will you do? How will you make a difference? How will you stand? And how will you fight these battles we face daily? They will persist, and you won't win every conflict. And the battles you face will strengthen you, because even if you lose a battle and you're still breathing, still walking, still capable of making moves, then you still possess sufficient fight left to carry on. And on this journey, as you persevere through everything, remember the circumstances you faced. Remember the losses. Remember the victims. And understand that everything you endured in your life had to be this way. You might question it, but it had to be this way. You might not even comprehend it, but it had to be this way. Even with your mistakes, it had to be this way. But from your mistakes, you've learned, you've grown, and you understood not to repeat them. And yes, sometimes you might repeat errors, but those errors can be even more critical in your journey. And this is why you must persist in pushing forward and discarding what doesn't improve you. The battle continues. Persevere, be fruitful, be strong, and from the depths of my being, manage your affairs. The stage is set, and it's time to perform. The heart of a champion cannot be imitated or feigned simply to succeed. When you speak, speak with authority, own it. Recognize your purpose in this world. We are all created for greatness. What good is your greatness if you don't embrace it? This isn't the time to quit. This isn't the time to surrender. You must keep fighting. Yes, darkness surrounds you, but there will come a time when the sun will shine. This is the chance of a lifetime. But the time has arrived for you to triumph, for you to understand that you have a mission. Don't let losses deter you. The mind is a powerful tool. Revive yourself from the depths of despair. When the rest of the world rejects you, you affirm. There's strength in your voice. You must dedicate yourself to everything you undertake. Don't halt now. Don't surrender now. Persist. Seize control of your existence. Have confidence in yourself and understand, without a doubt, you are valuable. Each day is a fresh start and another chance that others might not have. There can be no justifications. Many things will confront you. There will be times when you'll desire to surrender, but you lack the permission to do so. The stage is set and it's time to perform. You'll feel the pressure, but you must remain composed. You must calm your inner turmoil. You are entering an arena and you must be prepared to work. There can be no weakness, no excuses. Why must life be so arduous? Discard the destructive mindset, and if you stumble and fall, remember the ground will never offer apologies. It's time to seize control of your present, to regain the driver's seat, to understand that you must be more resilient than your life. It's not over yet. Welcome to the challenge. It's a day to define your true inner self. You better be prepared to excel. We must don that armor. We must detach ourselves and cease being captives. To the sadness, the fear, and these conflicts we must confront, each with its own narrative. These battles we face daily hold many elements that sometimes we simply don't feel equipped for. We must discover a way to comprehend that this current struggle is merely transient. It's temporary and won't endure indefinitely. You must recognize that you must cultivate sufficient resilience within yourself to persevere. We will all encounter numerous battles in our lives, and some we won't always win. These times have been so arduous. So many have relinquished hope. Life is precious, and you must cherish it for as long as possible. If you cling to fear, you disconnect. That current relationship might not be thriving. Get your mind and body in order. Work on yourself. Concentrate on your opportunities. You've witnessed things others don't comprehend. You've endured experiences others will never undergo independently. This is what distinguishes you. Persevere and strive with everything you possess. You've allowed everything around you to demolish you, and you haven't even given yourself a chance. Just because you failed, you desire to quit. Just because you didn't make the cut, you desire to quit. Just because someone disliked you today and might not love you tomorrow, you desire to quit. You want to surrender your life, and your life is yours and belongs to no one else but you. Enough is enough. Make your reality about you. Make it work for you. Believe in it. Work on it. Stand on it. Fight for it and achieve it. We all face battles, and some are difficult, some we can't recover from, and some might take much longer, and some we might not win at all. But while you're alive, while you're breathing, the battle continues, and you continue to fight every single day of your life. You continue to believe every single day of your life, and you don't succumb to weakness, to fear. And when you succumb to that particular weakness, you feel defeated. Let me tell you right now, you're not defeated, you're just depleted. You're tired because you're human, and we all get tired occasionally. But that doesn't mean you're defeated, you're just a little depleted. And that means you must hit that reset button, catch that second wind, find that other source of power and strength to carry on. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to express gratitude. Thank you for being your best. Thank you for being strong when everything attempted to stop you. Thank you for lifting your head instead of looking down, realizing you possessed much more within you than less of yourself. Make every possibility count in your life. This is the time to move in silence, make noise, but let your actions speak. I hurt every day of my life, but I learned through the pain. My mother and father are deceased. I no longer have parents. When I lost my mother 10 years ago, I didn't imagine she would depart so soon, but she's gone now. It's painful even to discuss her passing, her struggles, and the things she endured. But she's no longer suffering. But I also remember her instilled words, the things she would tell me as a young man. She would say, son, regardless of life's hardships, don't let pain divert you from your truth. Learn from your pain, learn from all your struggles, and continue to make a difference in this world. And now, at my current age, I do that every day. And recently, losing my father made it even more challenging. And to this day, I still grieve. I still mourn them. But every loss has empowered me, strengthened me, resonated through my being to transform my pain into my passion. Now, the thing to consider is that pain is beneficial. Pain will significantly impact you. Pain will do things you could never comprehend. Sooner or later, you must realize that victory will emerge from pain. I don't even know if I want to revisit that. Now, you're probably wondering, Coach, why are you discussing all this sorrow, all these personal struggles? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking to you as if you are present with me. I'm opening up to you. This isn't scripted. In fact, I don't do scripted speeches. I'm opening up to let you know that regardless of your struggles, regardless of your pain, you must transform it into something greater than your pain. I hurt every day of my life, but I learned through the pain. I struggle some days, but I learn through the pain. Sometimes I desire to quit and surrender, but I realize it's not my time. In fact, I'm never here to surrender. I'm here to ascend, to soar beyond limitations. I've been homeless. I wanted to end my life. I've had everything thrown at me. I've been rejected, but I rose above it because I know my inner self. The question is, do you know your inner self? Your circumstances, your challenges, your loss, everything you've endured. If you're standing right now, if you're breathing, you're not finished. You possess power right now. You possess strength right now. Don't let anything hinder you. I'm here to deliver a message of hope and understanding that regardless of your current struggle, regardless of your current pain, let your pain fuel your passion. Let it course through your being. Don't abandon your destiny. Don't surrender because of significant losses. Don't feel that because you were rejected, you cannot carry on. Now, I speak about my parents because they were extraordinary individuals in my life, and now it's my duty to carry the torch. So when you lose someone dear, someone close to your heart, Never surrender your inner self because they would want you to continue living. They would want you to wave on because that's precisely what they instilled in you. So today I will continue to represent my mother and father because that was my greatest loss. Losing those who gave me life, those who taught me right from wrong, those who told me regardless of your actions, son, don't surrender. Don't surrender. Fight through the pain. Fight through the pain. If you lose, find a way to win again. If you're hurting internally, transform it into something greater. Ignite the fire within your soul. It's okay to be human. My emotions and sorrows, I know how to manage them. I understand how to utilize them. I understand that through every loss, I transformed it into something greater, something stronger. I built something. I am truly constructing an empire of passion, strength, wisdom, and victory awaits me. Am I finished? Absolutely not. Am I stronger every day? With every breath, I grow stronger. You can be stronger too. So yes, my pain became my passion. It taught me to teach others to persevere, to never surrender, to keep reaching. And regardless of the losses, regardless of the circumstances, you don't surrender your life. You keep living, you keep fighting, because even through losses, there are always significant victories. Regardless of your losses, regardless of your rejections, regardless of your failures, keep living. Regardless of your current circumstances, keep living, because through pain, you can unleash your passion. Let it resonate through your soul, your being, your mind, and persevere. So today and for the remainder of my life, my pain will always be my passion. I know I still have life to live. For my mother and father, I will live. For my wife and children, I will live. For those who pushed and believe in me, I will live. But this is all I can do, and there's no turning back. So ladies and gentlemen, I implore you, continue to live your life. Let your pain fuel your passion. And even if you're hurting internally, transform it. Let it blaze through your being. Let it blaze through your heart and soul. And let it resonate with a force you've never known. My pain will persist, but I understand that through my pain, my passion will continue to manifest into greater ideas. So ladies and gentlemen, remain strong, stay encouraged. Don't look back, continue looking forward. Keep your head held high, keep rising above limitations. Persist, be fruitful, be strong, and from the depths of my being, I'm urging you right now, manage your affairs. I can't, I cannot, I can't, I'll try, I tried. How does that sound? Listen to that. I can't, I tried, I'll try. This isn't the time to embrace any of that. The word can't shouldn't exist in your vocabulary. And try, why even bother if you won't do everything necessary to reach your desired destination in life? Why even bother? Sounds harsh, doesn't it? Makes you wonder why I'm saying this. Because the time is now for you to recognize that there's no time for self-pity about your discussions and your inner struggles. You must have a different internal dialogue and cease using the words can't and try. Now let's discuss can, the word can't. What has it accomplished for so many, and what has it done for you? Has can't elevated you? Has can't improved your life? Has can't strengthened you? Has can't ignited something within you to empower you to carry on? Or has can't placed you in a position of stagnation, waiting for something, maybe a handout, maybe praise, maybe someone to hold your hand? Can't, what is it doing for you? Can't isn't something to cling to. Can't doesn't benefit me, and it shouldn't benefit you. Whatever you seek in life, whatever you pursue, can't cannot be associated with it. It requires more, much more than the word can't. It's a word that should never exist in your life. Whatever mistakes you make, whatever failures you face, embrace them and carry on, because the word can't won't care about you. It doesn't love you. It doesn't care about you. And when you harbor can't in your mind, excuses will follow. So how do you persevere? What must you do? And how far are you willing to take it? Now let's discuss try. Trying seems to be the trend, although I wouldn't even call it new. It seems like a daily occurrence for so many. Well, I tried. I couldn't resist that chocolate cake. I tried. I couldn't wake up early. I'm not a morning person. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. I tried. I tried to be kind, but I couldn't. Everything you did was try, but you didn't even grant yourself the satisfaction of doing. Why not just do it? Why are you attempting everything intended to improve your feelings simply because you tried? Do you genuinely believe people desire to hear your justifications? Do you truly believe that's what will contribute to your betterment just because you tried? Cease attempting and commence achieving. Achieve it regardless of the circumstances, regardless of rejections, regardless of how people perceive you. In fact, cease letting people dictate your actions. Cease looking to others for rescue because everything you do is attached to the word try. And you seek someone to say, hey, it's okay, at least you tried. No, stop trying. You don't receive a pass for trying. What are you afraid of? Messing up? Falling down? That it will be over because it didn't unfold as planned? Because it didn't happen as desired? So can't and try shouldn't have any place in your life. So if you've been that individual, be it today, yesterday, or even looking ahead, how can you even envision a future if impossibility is a component? How can you envision a future if all you do is try? I aspire to a great future. If the future is promising, I will have a magnificent future. That's how you should think. That's how you should act, not succumbing to can't and try, because then it becomes a maybe, then doubt, then fear, then everything else crumbles, and none of this improves you. So you must step up and get to work, conduct business, because that's what it's about. So the next time can't emerges, tell can't to step aside. The next time try attempts to manifest in your mind, heart, and soul, tell it to depart from you. There's no room for try. There's only you. And today I conduct business. Every day I conduct business. Whether I succeed or fail, can't and try won't control my life, and it shouldn't control yours. So persist, be fruitful, be strong, and from the depths of my being, cease attempting and let can't mind its own business, and you manage your affairs. How many hours do you invest in your craft? How much effort do you invest in your ideas? How many times have excessive breaks hindered you instead of propelling you forward? How much suffering have you invested in your craft? How much suffering are you willing to endure for success? This is the time for self-reflection, for gaining clarity within yourself, and understanding what it means to be successful. Success doesn't take vacations. Ask yourself, how many champions have you encountered or known? Perhaps you were once a champion, but took a vacation. See, champions are rare, but there are far more who don't grasp the significance of applying substantial effort, persevering, and achieving in their lives. I understand fatigue, I understand off days, but there are no off days in the pursuit of success. You must possess the ability to stand firm, rise to the occasion, and accomplish the task. You must endure through success. You must believe in your potential. You must understand that only one person can achieve it. If the rest of the team isn't performing adequately, then you must take charge. Maybe you don't feel like a leader, but you are. We are all positioned to lead at some point, but are you prepared to suffer? Are you prepared to endure the countless hours, day and night, of applying everything within yourself? Have you reached that point of utter exhaustion, unable to push for another hour or two because you needed sleep? Oh, I need to catch up on sleep. You can't catch up on sleep. There's no such thing as catching up. It's about ascending to the next level in your life. That's what matters. It's been a long day, a long night. You've invested countless hours. But are you ready to quit or to persevere? Are you ready to be strong? Are you willing to dig deep and go as far as possible? Are you willing to suffer? See, you must understand, when I discuss champions, when I discuss those who ultimately triumph, remember these individuals don't take breaks. They don't know what rest is. When everyone advises rest, you should be working, because resting deprives you of your best self. Now, I'm not advocating self-destruction through work. There's always a time and place for everything. But what constitutes everything to you? And how much more are you willing to give yourself? Success doesn't take breaks. It won't apologize. It won't wait. It won't offer extensions. No, it doesn't function that way. That's not how success operates. But you must take a stand. You must advance. How far and how much are you willing to give of yourself? Are you prepared to suffer? Do you know the countless hours required to be your best? Do you know the effort required? You can't be inconsistent with your projects, your craft. Your ideas are your ideas. Your dreams are your dreams. Now pursue them, but understand there will be rough patches, numerous hills to climb, numerous obstacles attempting to impede you. But you don't have to cling to these obstacles. Utilize everything within your heart, mind, and soul, and connect with these things to maximize your life. So feel and understand that success isn't easy. You don't deserve a reward without putting in the effort. People often say, work smart, not hard. No champion works effortlessly. There's no ease in work. Work is work, meaning effort is required for results. Pace yourself, but get to work. You don't have to rush, but get to work. You don't necessarily have to be slow, but get to work. This is it. This is the time. This is the moment. Observe successful individuals today. How many times have you watched television or seen someone driving a luxurious car or residing in a beautiful hilltop home and wished, man, I wish I had that? Why wish instead of acting? Why wish instead of pursuing? You can have anything you desire. Now, I'm not saying material possessions are paramount, but let's be honest, we all desire finer things. But effort must be applied, work must be done. Suffering is necessary, investing long hours is necessary, struggling a bit is necessary. While everyone sleeps, you should be working. Your only companion right now is success. But let me tell you something about success. Success doesn't have many friends. It doesn't cling to many. It doesn't connect with everyone because not everyone can connect with success. So when people question you, respond with, why not? Why shouldn't I? Why can't I? There's no reason to retreat. I need to do this. I must do this, and I will persevere. So with or without distractions, you must persist. Sleep at night, dream, and then make it reality. And when you're awake and active and everyone's taking a break, you continue. You continue enduring those hours, digging deeper. If you're working out at the gym, lifting the same weight repeatedly, eventually you'll have to suffer and lift heavier to gain strength, to build muscle. Everything requires evolution. So continue evolving and pressing on. Suffer through it, build upon it, grow from it, persist. And from the depths of my being, manage your affairs.